Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Monkey D, Captain of TeamStrawHat, and we are bringing you our empty jar deck today. First off, you want to start off with Morphing Jar. You can only run one of those. You discard your hand, pick up 5 cards. Your opponent does the same. You want to abuse that as much as possible to make your opponent deck out. Run 3 Needle Worms. Most people only run 1, but I run 3. I find it more useful that way. 3 AD Changers. Basically, you just abuse it to flip Morphing Jar most of the time, so you can keep reusing this effect. 2 Giant Rats. Basically, rat gets destroyed, bring out Morphing Jar, flip it with a Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse. Sanguine, main searcher of the deck, searches out everything. Book of Tayo to flip monsters in the face-up attack mode. Mostly Morphing Jar after you book it, first set it, Book of Eclipse. Book of Moon to flip monsters face down, reuse their effects. Book of Eclipse, same thing, good for when your opponent also attacks. They also pick up for the number of monsters they have face down from the effect. Card Destruction, destroy your hands and pick up the same amount of cards. Hand Destruction, you discard 2, you pick up 2. You have to have 2 cards in your hand to use this card. Not Hand Destruction then use it. No, you gotta have 2 cards other than that. Dark World Dealings, pick up a card, discard a card. Upstart Goblin, you're not really worried about your opponent's life points, so use that. Pick up a card, something you might need, whatever. Magical Mallet, sorry about that. Magical Mallet, if you don't like a hand you have, use it. Get rid of the cards you don't need at the time. Shuffle them back into the deck, pick up the same amount. Foolish Burial, to dump a monster to the graveyard. Then you use Shallow Grave, bring it back in face down defense position. I run 2 Shallow Graves. Giant Trunade to clear the field. Even give your opponent back their face downs or whatever. Use Card Destruction, destroy the whole hand. Magical Stone Evacuation, you discard 2 cards to get a spell from the graveyard. Sometimes it's situational, but it comes in handy. Run 3 Wabacoos for defense. Your opponent can still attack, but the monster's not destroyed, and it'll flip face up. And 3 Threatening Roars, just to stop attacks. It's good for stalling. That's the deck, so let me know what you think, YouTube. Peace out. This is Monkey D.